Let's get started with Unit F, Save a Workbook for Distribution. One way to share Excel data is to place or publish the data on a network or on the web so that others can access it using their own web browsers. If you need to publish an Excel document to an intranet or a company's internal website or the web, you can easily save it in an HTML format. HTML, or the hypertext markup language, is the coding format used for all web documents. You can also save your Excel file as a single file web page that integrates all of the worksheets and graphical elements from the workbook into a single file. Now this file format is called MHTML, also known as MHT. In addition to distributing files on the web, you might want to consider distributing your files to people working with earlier versions of Microsoft Excel. And you can do this by saving your files as Excel 97 to 2003 workbooks. We're still using our F-Store Sales worksheet. You really shouldn't need any additional files for this particular task. The first thing we want to do is save this 2013 copy of the Store Sales workbook as an older version of the workbook in case we want to share it with someone with an older version of Microsoft Excel. So we'll go to File, Save As. We'll keep it in the same location and we'll keep the same file name, but let's change the Save As type to Excel 97 to 2003 workbook. And we'll click Save. Now notice our compatibility checker dialog box opens, and that's just to let us know that the features that we have in 2010 or 2013 might be lost if we save this in an earlier format. But we're going to go ahead and click Continue. And now let's close this worksheet. And we want to open that older version. And if you look here under My Recent Workbooks, you can already tell the difference between these two versions. For instance, the first one here, the name of the file is exfstoresales.xls, and that's the extension we used to use for earlier editions of Microsoft Excel. The newer versions, 2010, 2013, notice they have .xlsx as their extension. We can also go to Open here, and we could have opened them from that list, but I want to show you something else. Here again we have these two files right next to each other, but if we were to position our mouse over one of these, we get a nice little tooltip. There we go. Notice now it says Microsoft Excel 97 to 2003 worksheet, so there we have something more definitive. And if I come down, you don't see the same notation there. This simply says Microsoft Excel worksheet. But also if we were to scroll over, notice one says, of course, simply Microsoft Excel worksheet, but that older version says Microsoft Excel 97 to 2003. Something else to notice. Notice the older version of this worksheet in this instance actually saved to a different size, so that's kind of interesting. But we're going to open this older version of our worksheet. Notice, since we've saved this file in an earlier version of Microsoft Excel, or as an earlier version of Microsoft Excel, now we see compatibility mode at the top on our title bar. Now that we've saved as an earlier version of the worksheet, let's try changing this in case we'd like to load this to a web server for others to view our work. Or if we're going to try putting it on the intranet, we also might want to use this .mht or .mhtml format. So the next thing to do, let's go back to File. And first we're going to convert this. And actually I misspoke. Let's say you have an older version of a file, but you'd like to bring it to a current version of the Microsoft Excel file. Notice we have info, that's where you want to be, and you've got compatibility mode here. Some new features are disabled to prevent problems with working with previous versions of Office. Converting this file will enable these features but may result in layout changes. So we'll go ahead and do this next. We're going to convert this now older copy of the file or version of the file to a newer version. So we'll click Convert. And we're going to go ahead and click Save. It already exists. Do you want to replace it? I'm actually going to click No. This is not in your textbook. But I'm just going to put newer version here, just for the heck of it. But I want you to notice that compatibility mode goes away, or at least it will after I answer this. The workbook conversion to the current file format completed successfully. To use the new and enhanced features of the current file format, you must close and reopen the workbook. Do I want to do that? Yes, I'll go ahead and say that I want to do that. And now notice it no longer has compatibility mode, and so what we've done essentially up to this point is we've converted a current version of a Microsoft Excel file to an older version data type for someone who perhaps did not have 2010 or 2013. The next thing we did was to convert that older file type into a newer file type, which is why I called it newer version here. Now the next thing we're going to do is we'll go ahead and try saving our file as a web page. And I mentioned that we'd do this earlier, but we didn't. Got a little sidetracked. Let's go ahead and do that now. We'll go to File and Save As. We're going to the same location, Save As Type, but this time we're looking for single file web page. By the way, if you want to avoid problems when publishing your pages to a web server, it's best really to keep it as simple as possible. So I'm going to delete that name there, and I'll simply use a one-word name for my file, all lowercase letters, and this will make my browser a little happier. It'll make an eventual server a little happier as well. And I'll go ahead and click Save. Notice again we have an alert. This newer version of our store sales file may contain features that are not compatible with single file web page. Do you want to keep the workbook in this format? Yes, I do want that to happen. Now it doesn't look as if anything else has happened except we've renamed our file. But to see what really happened, we're going to have to close out of this and reopen it from a browser. We can either go find the file and double click it. And let's see, I have so many things open. I hate to take that. Oh no, it's going to work out. Let me go into data files. I do believe that's where I saved this file. And there it is. And you can notice right away that it looks different from all of my other files. It also has HTML document as the type instead of what you see as my other types. You can see the 97 to 2003 that stands out as well. I can double click this and it should open up in my default browser. Apparently my default browser is Internet Explorer, which surprises me somewhat. I don't necessarily like Internet Explorer. I have quite a few things open on my system. I'm running dual windows, or excuse me, dual screens right now. So you can't tell on my second monitor I have a number of things working. So it's causing me to run a bit slower. I'm going to go ahead and allow blocked content while I'm at it. But now notice we're looking at Quest Toronto. Don't forget Microsoft Excel opens as a workbook with worksheets in it by default. I'm on the Quest Toronto worksheet right now, but I can always go down and click my Vancouver sheet tab name, and now I'm looking at Quest Vancouver. So very nice feature and easily done. Well, that's it for this task.